Underworld judges. The underworld judges are spirits connected to the Chinese afterlife and the courts of the dead. Influenced by Buddhist and Taoist beliefs, these judges decide the fate of souls after death. Legends describe vast underground courts where spirits are questioned about the actions of their lives. Punishments or rewards depend on morality, honesty, and behavior toward others. Unlike many ghosts that wander aimlessly, these figures represent order and justice within the supernatural world. Their stories reminded people that every action carried consequences beyond death. Meng Po is an old woman spirit, said to serve in the underworld before reincarnation. According to legend, she gives souls a special soup that erases all memories of their previous lives. After drinking it, the soul can be reborn without remembering past pain, love, or mistakes. The story became closely tied to Chinese beliefs about reincarnation and the cycle of life and death. Meng Po is not usually portrayed as evil. Instead, she represents forgetting, renewal, and the quiet sadness of leaving one life behind before entering another. Nian. The Nian is a monster from ancient Chinese legend that appears during the Lunar New Year. It was believed to come from the mountains or the sea to attack villages during winter. People discovered that the creature feared loud sounds, fire, and the color red. Because of this story, traditions like fireworks, red decorations, and lanterns became connected to New Year celebrations. Even though the Nian is more of a monster than a ghost, it remains one of the most important supernatural beings in Chinese folklore. Penanggalan. The Penanggalan appears in Chinese communities across parts of Southeast Asia, especially in Malaysia. It is usually described as a floating female head with hanging internal organs that glows in the dark at night. The creature searches for blood and is often connected to black magic or curses. Many old stories warned pregnant women and newborn children about the Penanggalan because it was believed to target them. The image became especially feared because of how unnatural and disturbing it looked. Red-clothed spirit. The red-clothed spirit is feared because Chinese folklore often associates death in red clothing with anger and revenge. Spirits wearing red are believed to return with unusually powerful emotions after suffering betrayal, murder, or injustice. Unlike the sorrowful white-clothed ghost, these spirits are often described as aggressive and dangerous. The belief became so widespread that some people avoided wearing red during funerals to prevent creating a restless spirit. Opera ghost. The opera ghost is connected to traditional Chinese opera performers. Old theaters were often believed to carry spiritual energy because actors spent years performing emotional stories about war, death, and tragedy. Legends describe ghostly performers appearing backstage after midnight, still dressed in painted costumes and makeup. Some theater workers avoided speaking disrespectfully inside empty opera halls because they believed spirits of former actors still remained there. Mountain ghost. The mountain ghost is tied to isolated forests and remote peaks. Ancient travelers often feared becoming lost in the mountains where weather and wild animals made survival difficult. Legends describe mysterious spirits appearing as beautiful women, old hermits, or strange glowing figures leading people away from safe paths. Some tales say these ghosts were once people who died alone in the wilderness and became part of the mountain itself. Diaosigui. The Diaosigui is the ghost of a person who died by hanging. In Chinese folklore, these spirits are often shown with a long, stretched neck and a pale face marked by suffering. They are believed to remain trapped by the pain, despair, or injustice connected to their death. Many stories describe them appearing silently in abandoned houses, forests, or empty alleyways late at night. Unlike aggressive revenge spirits, the Diaosigui is usually portrayed with deep sadness and loneliness, making it one of the more tragic ghosts in Chinese supernatural tales.